Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, today, Gachagua went to Mount Kenya, on the mountain, of course, to pray. And his prayer was a thanksgiving prayer after we had rains, and now people are, of course, now busy planting. But I was just wondering, why is Gachagua going with the cameras at the mountain when we know that prayer is something you just need to do in silence, then allow God to answer, and that is it. But he has to go, take photos, videos, and send them back. In that all. Then another question I was asking myself, what if it was Raila Amolo Odinga dressed the way Gachagua is dressing, then he's going to the mountain to pray, and we see these photos just coming like this. I was wondering, how would Rigathi Gachagua respond to this or react? I was just wondering, how will William Samoei respond or react to that scenario? Because these are the same people who have always referred to Raila Amolo Odinga as a mganga. Because Raila, in as much as a Christian, he still believes in African values. And of course, we are not condemning his way of praying, because that's an African way. Before Mzunga tulete Biblia na mambo mengine, this was one of our ways of praying to our God. So for me, I will not condemn. That is our tradition. So I still respect it in as much I am a Christian. But then people have been asking so many questions about Rigathi Gachagua, and the reaction has been there. People are really reacting, and utaona ni kama watu wanalima Rigathi Gachagua. It's like no one is bothering what he's doing, but they have so many questions to ask Rigathi Gachagua. And as of late, you would see Kenyans are so much bitter with Rigathi Gachagua, especially the people from Mount Kenya region. They are regretting having someone like Rigathi Gachagua in the office. This is what he posted. Earlier this morning, I went to the mountain to thank God for the rains. I took time to thank the Almighty for His grace and mercy for giving us rains after 5 consecutive failed seasons and the worst drought in 40 years. I prayed to God to give us more rain and bountiful harvest. Psalms 147, verses 7 to 8. That is his verse. Now, without wasting time, because it is also good, we just read we share out what Kenyans are, the views from Kenyans. But before we go deep into that, just a quick recap for those who are watching and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Now, let us go through what Kenyans are telling Rigathi Gachagua. Eric Sangura, with all that corruption cases, I doubt. This is a man who looted relief food and was even indicted. Currently, he could not explain 15 billion found in his account. Huyu ndio mnasema ni muombaji. He just laughed. Then another one, Douglas Omuro. A foolish housefly following the corpse to the grave. This goes to the people of Mount Kenya. Wah, hiyo ni kali. Oswald, sasa lazima tupeleke BBC London. Prayer is private conversation with God. Dennis, yani huyu jamaa aliambia photographer eti tuende kwa msitu unipige picha kama nimeinua mikono. Okay, Olenyo, pretender stroke hypocrisy. Mumbo, muache ujinga. Stephen Otieno, and you will be calling Raila a muganga if we pray facing Ramogi Hills. Good question, because that is what they are and that's what they can say. Okay, Kati, Kenya is a mentally hospital. Hey. Jimwa, picha ya kitambo. Which kitambo? This one is what you just took today. Franklin Ambunga, we always receive rain in March or earlier February. That's true. It tells you that Rigathi Gachagua just knew that the season of rain is coming here, and when the rain came, you know, he want to use it to say to look like he's the one who went to pray and then God has answered. No, wacheni kubishana na Mungu. Flame boy, this won't make us to forget the big day, Monday 20th. Maandamano inakuja. Maandamano makubwa sana. Tobias Simiyu. Huyu jamaa ni kama yuko na shida ya akili. Really? Josephine Ja Kodera. Hawa wanahitaji tu kichapo cha radi. George Waidaka. The snakes in those forests have really failed us. You see, people are even wishing that the snake could just bite Gachagua apate funzo huko. Another one here. Huyu atafanya mvua ipotee tena. Why? Maybe he's sinful or what? Chris Lukamba. Huyu alikuwa anaenda mizimuni kumnyamazisha Raila. Okay. Derek, hii sasa tusaidia na nini? Those are questions people are asking. How is your prayers helping us, we as Kenyans? Because you people, in as much you are telling us you're praying, you are not sorting out our problem. Mtu? So God is only found in Mount Kenya. Country is gone to the dogs indeed. Mose? When I was young, I used to think Israel and Egypt are in heaven. Okay. Odongo. And Bishop William is having sleepless nights because of Raila. Gachagua ameenda kuomba na Bishop Ruto anafikiria sasa maandamano tata namna gani. Okay, good one. Isaac. Politics and prayer is like dark and light and darkness. Christianity left Israel as family, came to Rome as religion, went to England as politics, and ended in Africa as business. Wow. Wandera, this is always a month of rain. Stop trying God. He is not your age mate. Pray for wisdom because that is what you lack. Indeed, even me, I strongly believe that William Ruto's deputy has lacked wisdom. So I wonder how he can advise his principal. SK Ngunyi, whoever stole Ruto's manifesto will never see heaven. Kenyans are suffering. Even Gachagua is suffering mentally and physically. Kipruto Arap Temuge. Why can't he stick to one God? He went to pray for the rains a month ago in Kasarani, and now he is in the mountain to thank the God of mountain for the rains. Amwe Mungu mwenye anaomba ni mgani? Yule wa hii kanisa yenye Dorcas ni bishop, ama ni huyu wetu wa kitambo, yule Mungu wa Afrika? Ongara, I used to think that doctors marry nurses and give birth to patients. That's sarcastic. Honorable Alfayo Otuke. Now, this gentleman wants to claim credit. John 9:3. We know that God does not listen to sinners. He listens to the godly person who does his will. Repent ye, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Gachagua is a sinner. Mmesema hivyo ni sawa. Another one. So, the God you worship with Pastor Dorcas is only found in Mount Kenya. SK, this one I've read. Simba Cab. So, this one hata nisha somo. Okay. Kama zinajirudia. I think those are some of the views from Kenyans responding to Rigathi Gachagua. This post was shared on Rigathi Gachagua's Facebook page. These are Kenyans responding to Rigathi Gachagua. Look at that. I think Gachagua will need to employ Dennis Itumbi back to come and continue with the blogging job so that they can employ another 100,000 or 1,000 bloggers to continue with the good work. So that once they put his post, the first 100 comments, they will be positive. But now Dennis Itumbi has a job, he's busy. Kenyans will get to understand people will get to understand how Kenyans view Rigathi Gachagua and what they think about him. That is the clear indication. There is no one who is in agreement with Rigathi Gachagua. Anyone who sees Gachagua is irritated. They see a man who is doing comedy. They don't see the serious God that Gachagua is praying. They just see a comedian and a man who's not serious on what he's doing. So that's how Kenyans are taking William Ruto's deputy. So the question is, if even Kenyans cannot trust Gachagua, how can William Ruto trust Gachagua's advice? I'm sure those who are saying that they wish a snake was in the forest to bite Gachagua, or the snake has failed them. If they get a chance to deal with the Gachagua, hao wanadharusha yeye mawe ama wafukuza yeye mbio kwa hiyo msitu. That is the views from Kenyans. Kenyans are tired with this regime, and you can see it evidently clear through the comments. And that's our politics. Gachagua has a long way to go. PR will not help him. Let him sit down and work, sort out the problem. People are hungry because this government has made everything expensive and affordable, and they don't care about the poor, the people they called hustler mama mboga. They don't care about them. Wamewapiga tu mgongo, hao wanaendelea na biashara yao. Their work is to safeguard the billionaires of this country.